Yes, the program still is Football Bankers, where we talk about all the topical issues on the world of football. I am Azume. Farouk Adetola still is in the studio. We are off to Europe now, where the transfer market is in full swing. Many players exchanging clubs, managers also doing the rounds. Manchester United has finally got the man in midfield, Mason Mount. $55 million, £55 million, and £5 million in add-ons. Farouk, is Mason Mount the answer to the midfield problem at Manchester United?
Honestly, as a fan, I'm still not in tune with it. But the desire of the player wanting to come to United is something that you also have to give credit for. And also, the coach also wanted him at that point in time. Number 7 has been handed out to him. Yeah. What exactly will happen to United midfield? I think change of tactics is younger, fresher, and also can also burn a lot of energy. So that is coming to United and will replace automatically Eriksen in the midfield. So for me, I think that United will be breathing new fresh of air in the midfield, and they will offer a lot of things: goals, assists, and also defending is what he can do. Can also press the way United wants to play. So for me, a good day for United, but I just hope that the pressure of that number 7 will not be too huge on the shoulders of Mason Mount.
Of course, the number 7 jersey at United have not found a worthy wearer since Beckham all those years ago. And moving ahead, Cesar Azpilicueta, you want to say a bona fide Chelsea legend, leaving the club, moving to Atletico Madrid.
I was touched by his video, 6 minutes, and I was so touched by him because if you're talking about a worthy servant, a guy that gave his all to the club, it has to be Cesar Azpilicueta, like he's called in the Premier League. I won everything that needs to be won as a player, going back to Atletico Madrid on the free, and was given that respect that you have to decide your own future. That's what you're hearing when you have done quite well for yourself. So for me, I can only wish him the best. Yes, an opposing fan from another club, but when I watched it, I was also close to tears because he was speaking directly from his heart. It wasn't about where he's going to. It was about what he has done in the past and where he's living. So for me, fantastic servant any time. And now he's switching London to Madrid.
Yes, and talking about switching, one man who's also made that switch is Angel Di Maria, moving from Paris back to Benfica. A homecoming of sorts for the man, but at his age, do you think that he can still offer Benfica anything worthwhile?
Absolutely. You don't expect too much pressure on the man that has won the World Cup, at least jointly with Lionel Messi, because his impact at the World Cup can never be underestimated. You saw what he did at PSG. United was not what he wanted, but Madrid was also a huge player for them. So now moving around from Benfica to Madrid United to PSG, and now going back to where it all began for him in Europe, I think it's fantastic. We'll just go there, enjoy his retirement, probably 1 or 2 years, then move over to Saudi Arabia if time still permits him to play football, because that is where the real money is. If there's still money available in Saudi Arabia to go pluck.
Yes, of course, the Saudi money should still be available in a number of years. Angel Di Maria still has time on his side if he is looking at making money from Saudi Arabia. And talking about making money, we do need to make some monies for ourselves. We head into the market, and when we come back, I'm still here. Farouk is still on the set. We will be hitting home stretch. There still is plenty of transfer on the menu. Just stay with us.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Yes, welcome back. It is still Football Bankers, and we are still talking football transfers around the world. And we were discussing Saudi Arabia just before we headed into the break, and there was one player who's actually decided to cash in on the cash splurging in Saudi Arabia, Roberto Firmino, making that move, leaving Liverpool. His contract is expired, and he's going to Saudi Arabia to make some very cool cash.
Well, he has won it all as well as a player for Liverpool, the Champions League, the League, the FA Cup, and many more. And I think that it's about time that he moved to the other side of the world. Yes, a lot of people are saying it's all about money, but I think there's something that the Saudi are also doing, trying to make the football better, bigger, and also let the whole world see that beyond religious issues and other things that they can also also dish out sport for those that are interested. So follow. Nike just signed up with the Randos Club right about now. So shows that a lot of things are happening. So for Firmino, well, fantastic player, very technical player, some very skillful as well. So I think that they're bringing something different to Al Ahly, and that means that a lot of clubs will be competing for the top honor in Saudi Arabia, because every club right about now are making their squad thicker and finer. So for me, I feel that we should also be looking out for something interesting in Saudi Arabia.
Would you put it past PSG to practically take Mbappe on a tray and say, who go buy? This guy says he doesn't want to leave PSG says it's either you sign an extension or you leave. We cannot afford actually to let you go for free at the end of the season.
I think PSG made a huge mistake signing him on the last time out. He signed a 2-year contract, and right about now again, he's saying he wants to go on the free. It should have been a compulsion for them to activate that contract, whether he likes it or not, just like United will always do with their biggest player. But right about now, he said he wants to satisfy himself, play his final year there, then move on the free. Because once he moves on the free, he's making ×2 of what he's already making right about now. So a lot of people saying that Mbappe is a money man. There is no doubt about that. I think he likes money. But beyond that, he's also a top grade player, one of the best in the world right about now, if not the best right about now. And I feel that he needs to understand that you are never bigger than the club. And I like the fact that the chairman of the club, Kalafi, has come out to say that young man, it's either you put pen to paper or we sell you off, whether you like it or not. So for me, if the ball is the court of PSG, he cannot determine what he wants. Yes, he wants to stay, but the club needs to also make money from you. Twice they have renewed, and now you don't want to sign up. And it's a new project right about now. So they want him to be the face of the club, but this man is seeing something differently. At 24 years, going on 25, he wants to play for the biggest club in the world, the likes of Real Madrid, perhaps in Spain or in England, but he will not get that in PSG. But sign or you shipped out.
Yes, absolutely. Sign or you get shipped out. And of course, Mbappe was in Africa in the course of the week, visiting his fatherland in Cameroon. We'll wait to see how it all pans out in the transfer market.